House Republican leader John Boehner is leading a 6-member congressional delegation through Iraq, Afghanistan, and Turkey. Because of security issues and the sensitive nature of their trip, we spoke with Congressman Boehner earlier from Afghanistan in this Fox News exclusive interview. Congressman, I want to begin with your previous stop in Iraq, where you met with top military and diplomatic American leaders. What did they tell you about their ability to meet President Obama's goal of getting all U.S. combat troops out within 16 months?
Well, clearly things in Iraq are going very well. We spent time in 3 different parts of the country. Our forces on the ground, our armed forces, could not be doing a better job. And I think that as we get closer and closer to the end of our activity there, I think it's important for the President to listen to our commanders on the ground and to our diplomats, because while things are going well, there's no guarantee that they'll continue to go well. And so as we get through the next few months, I think those conversations with the administration and our officials on the ground will continue, and I hope they'll make decisions based on what those commanders tell them.
Let's now turn to Afghanistan, where I'm speaking to you now. How fragile is the situation there? Is the Taliban regaining strength? And how many more U.S. soldiers do you think are going to have to be sent in?
Well, there's no question that the Taliban continues to exist throughout Afghanistan, particularly in the south and southwest. But I don't think it's accurate to say that they're stronger than they were. I think what we're seeing is a different type of activity out of the Taliban. Clearly, more troops in Afghanistan would help secure the country and bring greater security to the people who live here. And I know that the commanders have asked for more troops. I know it's under consideration. And I'm hopeful that the President and his national security team will, in fact, send more troops here to better secure this country.
Congressman, meanwhile, back here in Washington, the Senate has reached a tentative agreement on a stimulus package in which they have removed $100 billion in spending and tax cuts. I don't know how much you've been able to hear about it, but from what you've heard, do you think this time any House Republicans will support that package?
Until the Senate completes their action, it's hard for me to predict what House Republicans will do. Other than I can say this, their bill will still spend over $800 billion. It creates only 3 million jobs, maybe, over the next couple of years. House Republicans put a working group together led by Eric Cantor. We have a bill that costs half as much and produces 6.2 million jobs over the next 2 years. And at the end of the day, the American people don't want a lot of wasteful Washington spending. What they want is to keep more of what they earn. And what our proposal does is to allow American families and small businesses to keep more of what they earn. It produces a lot more jobs at half the cost and, frankly, at almost twice the speed. It's a much better proposal.
Well, that sounds like there's not going to be any House Republican support this time either, because the basic bill is the same.
The American people don't want a lot of slow-moving, wasteful spending coming out of Washington. We haven't seen what the Senate's finally going to do. They're probably going to go to the conference with the House, and who knows what that bill will look like. All I know is the direction of it certainly doesn't look good. It looks like way, way too much money that will produce very little results.
Finally, Congressman, it has been announced that the Obama administration is moving supervision of the Census Bureau from the Commerce Department into the Obama White House. Does that move trouble you?
It does. It just tells me that the census, the counting of the population of the United States, is going to be politicized. This is very simple, Chris. The Constitution says that every 10 years there will be a count of all persons who live in the United States. That means that we need to have an actual count. And why this has to be moved from the Commerce Department over to the Chief of Staff's office, I would think he'd have better things to do than to coordinate the census. But apparently they have ideas about what they might want to do to politically or to politicize the counting of our population next year.
Congressman Boehner, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for talking with us, and safe travels, sir.